Hi everyone, so it is now August, it's the beginning of August, and my first ever vlog just went live today, and I was quite nervous about making that go live just purely because, I don't know, it just is it's such a different thing for me to have produced. So I'm so happy to read your lovely comments. It's such a relief. When I was editing it only just a couple of days ago, it was really nice from my point of view to see kind of what we got up to throughout part of the month. And I think that's why I thought maybe a monthly highlights kind of reel would be a good idea going forward, because not only you guys get to see a kind of snapshot as to what I've been getting up to other than maybe makeup-y beauty stuff, but also from my point of view I get to re-watch it all and have the memories. And I think that's why a lot of people get into vlogging, is because it's quite nice to just relive happy times and things. So yeah, I'm generally feeling quite positive about it at the moment. August is panning out to be an unusual month.
Don't be filming.
Oh really? Do you want to come say hello?
What for?
Did you not want to come say hello?
What say hello for?
Well, say hello to everyone. So I think I was saying that August is shaping up to be a highly irregular and unusual month. There is a reason why my last vlog cut short quite abruptly. The end of July was really busy for me. The main reason for that is because I had a job interview, which I knew that this day was going to happen, but I didn't kind of think it was going to happen quite as soon as it did. I then had a second interview a couple of days after the first interview, and to cut a long story short, well, I suppose it's not that much of a long story really, I have a job. I've been offered a job, and I'm over the moon because I have quite specific requirements in terms of what I need for childcare and stuff. And I didn't think that this was going to be possible. So like I was saying, I have been offered a job and it's come really quickly. This has happened a lot faster than I was expecting. I thought it was probably going to be maybe early next year or something, but I do check quite regularly to see what jobs are out there, and this one just sounded perfect. I know how rare a good part-time job is, and it was one that I felt like I could do, and the fact that it fitted in with my requirements, and the company is absolutely fantastic. It just felt like a pinch me moment of, is this really happening? I can't believe it. It's going to be a crazy bonkers month, which I'm sure will be filled with a lot of emotion. So the chances are you're not going to be seeing this video until probably the end of August, if not the beginning of September. So I don't know what's happened throughout August, but I just really hope that everything goes okay, because it's going to be quite a month. So bear with me as much as you can. I feel like I have made some lovely kind of internet friends in terms of the people that I regularly speak to, and I absolutely love the conversations that we have. And when I first got offered the job, I was so excited and happy, and then I just thought I need to try and maintain YouTube somehow, just purely because I don't know, I feel as though I would be letting myself down and I'd be letting you guys down. And I know it's not like I'm a really massive channel or anything, but there are quite a few of you that I talk to quite a lot now, and I feel like we've kind of got to know each other, and I wouldn't want that to suddenly stop, I suppose, really. I guess what I'm trying to say is just bear with me. I'm sure it will all work out fine. I think my schedule is going to go up the creek somehow. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I don't actually start working until the middle of the month, so theoretically things should be fairly normal, bearing in mind my little boy is still on his summer holidays, although he'll also be going back to preschool that bit early, because obviously I'm now starting work. That may well go some way to explain maybe my absence in terms of responding to comments and stuff a little bit late. I hate that, but I've just been so busy, I just haven't had a chance. I've just about managed to get my content uploaded and everything, so I think I need to be quite realistic with what I'm going to be able to juggle, because suddenly it's going to feel like I'm juggling a lot. And this is the first time that I will have worked since 2013, so it's been a while, and I'm out of practice, and obviously leaving my child for the first time, it's going to be very emotionally charged, and I have randomly burst into tears quite a few times because I am so excited about this job. It's perfect. The people seem really lovely. I am super excited, but it's going to be such a huge adjustment for me and my son because we've always been together apart from those few hours that he spent at preschool in the morning. So it's going to be tough, but I'm sure it will all be worthwhile in the end. It's official. I'm actually addicted to Moana. I don't even want to admit how many times I have watched it in the last week. I'd love to say that it is because the boy loves it and he is just like, I want to watch a film. What do you want to watch? I want to watch Moana. No, it's all me. If I'm not watching the film, I'm listening to the soundtrack. If I'm not doing that, then I'm probably watching bonus footage on YouTube. I don't know what it is about that film. I have not had a Disney film do this to me in such a long time, but there's just something about it that I love. I remember all the hype around Frozen and I watched it and I just really didn't like it. I thought it was rubbish. But this, I just absolutely love it. I love the music. I love everything about it. I am completely obsessed. I think I could genuinely watch it every single day. Yeah, I've got it bad. Anyway, so I just recently unboxed this in my latest in beauty box, and it's a lip gloss from Smith & Cult, and it's so pretty. I have watched the footage back of my unboxing, and obviously by the time you're watching this, that video will have gone up anyway, and obviously applying it without a mirror wasn't the easiest thing in the world because I did apply it quite thickly, but I was trying to do it in a way that you guys see. But oh my goodness, is this pretty. I don't think I've got anything that's this kind of colour already. It's just the most pretty kind of watermelon, really fresh colour, which I'm not sure if it exactly goes with what I'm wearing today, but I just wanted to wear it anyway because it's just so pretty. Anyway, the purpose of this little clip wasn't actually to do with this, but I just wanted to talk about it again anyway, because I really, really like it. What I wanted to show you is a delivery that I've just had, so come and have a look. So I've just had 2 deliveries arrive. This one is from Estee Lauder, and this one has come all the way from Canada, I am assuming. It's from Deciem themselves. I've never actually ordered anything from them before. And then just to quickly show you this Estee Lauder bundle, you can actually pick this up on a few different websites. And when this video goes live, I'm not sure if this offer will still be available. But basically, you can pick this offer up on any of the websites of the brands that are in here, because this isn't just Estee Lauder products that are in here. There are a few different brands. The only reason why I chose Estee Lauder is because I managed to get 15% off, which reduced it even more. But the bundle actually costs £25 normally, and the value of what's in here is like 73 or something, but it's called Beautiful Escape. And obviously because it was Estee Lauder, I also picked up a couple of samples as well. So I've got another moisturiser stroke primer, and then they've given me a sample of Double Wear, and I didn't actually get to choose what shade I wanted, but they've sent me, I think it was Fresco, yeah, 2C3, and I've checked some swatches online and this could be doable, so we will see. But just to show you what's in here, it's obviously not looking as neat as when I first opened it. It's a bit of a mess now, but I thought that this was a great deal. Most of it is deluxe sample size, but there is one full-size product here, which is this mascara from MAC. It's their In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. I don't honestly think I've tried anything from MAC. I know. Where have I been? So looking forward to trying that. I've also got some Advanced Night Repair, which is nice. Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray. I have always wanted to try this. Whenever I go in the sea or anything, my hair always goes ultra curly. So I'm hoping it might do something similar on my hair. So looking forward to giving that one a go. We've also got Estee Lauder, the Estee Edit Dissolve the Drama Makeup Remover. Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. Another primer here, Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I don't think I've tried anything from Smashbox either, so exciting. Origins Drink Up Intense Overnight Mask. And then finally, Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Golden Pink, which I have already swatched. And how gorgeous is that? I am so looking forward to getting that on my eyes. It's just the kind of colour that I like using at the moment. So yeah, really excited to try some of those things. I will obviously let you know how I get on with them, but I thought that that bundle, particularly with all the different products in it, I thought that that was a good price. And I managed to pick it up for, it was £21 something, so I think that's fab, because the mascara on its own is around £18, I think, and then the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray, I think that's around £10 to buy that size. So yeah, feeling pretty good about those purchases. I'm currently rocking 3-day hair, I think it is. And all I have done to try and deal with this today is I just wet it down with some water in a spray bottle like I would do most of the time anyway. But I have tried something new on it today just to see if it would help with definition and the curliness and stuff. And what I tried was this from Bumble and Bumble. It smells really nice. It reminds me a little bit of, what's that brand called again? Mason Margiela or something. I can't remember what it's called now, but the replica perfumes, they do a beach walk one, and it reminds me of that. It's got that kind of like savoury, salty, sunscreeny kind of smell to it. I'm not sure about it. I was really looking forward to trying it, but it feels like my hair is quite dry, and I've never used one of these salt sprays before. I've always wanted to try one, but I'd heard that the Bumble and Bumble was a really good one. So I haven't really got anything to compare it with, but obviously people do say it's a really good one. And I don't know, it just feels like it's really dried my hair out. It does look quite nice. It's got quite a lot of volume to it. In terms of 3-day hair, it's not looking too bad at all, really. And I probably could get away with wearing it down if I kind of dampened it down a little more, because it is a bit frizzy. But yeah, not 100% sure about that Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray. I will have to try it on wet hair, I think, next time, because today I've just tried to use it to revive 3-day hair. And I'm also not sure if I used a little bit too much as well, because of the fact that I was using it on dry hair, because I felt like I'd sprayed it quite a few times. So I don't know, the jury is not out yet. We will just have to see how it goes and continue to experiment with it. Morning everyone. So today I am going to be taking my little boy for his second settling in session at his different preschool. So I'll be leaving him there for probably just under 2 hours, and I'm going to do a little bit of shopping, I think. I might take you guys with me if I remember my camera. We will see if that happens or not. But I want to go underwear shopping, so yeah, perhaps not. Yes, guess what? Forgot to take the camera with me. We were in such a hurry to get out the door, and yeah, I just forgot to pick it up, as I suspected I probably would, but it wasn't that eventful, to be honest, going shopping, and the weather was miserable and I was kind of rushing around like a crazy person anyway, so you didn't really miss very much. But I will quickly show you some of the things that I have picked up. So whilst I was shopping around, I went into Superdrug because I'd heard that there was a particular hot cloth cleanser on offer. I think it was better than half price, and I hear that it's a really good dupe for Liz Elle's Cleanse and Polish, which I do have. I've been using it morning and evening consistently, so I wanted to see if there was a much cheaper alternative, because this stuff here I think was like £2 something on offer. I think normally it's like £5.99, but yeah, it's like £2 something at the moment. That's what it looks like. So I've been told that it is the green one, which is the one to go for. I've heard it doesn't smell exactly the same, but it is the performance of the cream cleanser that I suppose really matters. You also get a muslin cloth in here as well, which does look to be quite a nice one. It's a nice size, it is quite big, and it's a double layered one. I do really like the Liz Elle one. The Liz Elle cleansing cloth is really nice, and I have tried quite a few. So that's what the packaging of the cleanser looks like. It smells a little bit like kind of men's skincare or something. It's got that kind of a manly scent to it, so okay, that'll be interesting to try. However, next we've got some rather more exciting purchases. I finally managed to get my hands on, yay! We've got some Lash Paradise, because this is out of stock everywhere in the UK, or at least it is online. I wasn't convinced that my local Superdrug was going to have it, let alone have it actually in stock. So yes, I have got my hands on it. Really nice packaging. I can see why people are liking the packaging. Rather nice rose gold. The only thing is, I don't have the mascara that it's supposed to be based on, the Better Than Sex one. Ooh, it's a very thick, creamy. Just look at this, look. Look how much product has just come off from pulling that out, honestly. But it's a really super thick mascara by the feel of it, so I will probably do a review on that at some point. Next, I picked up something else that was new for L'Oreal. I don't know how long these have been out, but this is, what did they describe this as again? An eye paint. And I swatched a few, and this is kind of a matte one, although it's got maybe a slight pearlescent quality to it. And I just really liked the idea of this colour because, as you know, I will be starting work quite soon, so I need to get my kind of very quick makeup routine down. It needs to be sorted because I'm just not going to have time to do very much. So I thought something like this would be quite good. So this is what it looks like. So that's in the shade 306 Nudist, and it did just seem to dry down to a really nice kind of matte finish, which looked like it wasn't going to budge. So just blending that swatch in a little bit, and that's what it looks like, which I'm hoping is going to look quite nice on the lid. It's just going to look like I've managed to put a bit more effort in than I actually have, which is generally the look that I kind of like going for, you know, maximum impact, minimum effort. Perhaps not maximum impact, but you know what I'm trying to say. And then the last thing I picked up, because they had L'Oreal stuff on 3 for 2, and I was literally stood there going, okay, I don't actually know what else to get, because I don't really want to get any more lip stuff, even though I swatched a ton of lip stuff. And I didn't really need any more foundations, so I was like, maybe I should try something new. So I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible Powder, because I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this, which either means that it's an undiscovered amazing thing in the drugstore, or it's pants. Don't quite know which one of those things it is yet. I picked it up in the shade Sand Beige. They didn't have the greatest colour selection, and there were none to swatch, so if this goes wrong, Superdrug, it's all your fault, basically. The lighter colour to this looked too light, so I'm hoping that going for that colour wasn't a mistake. When we got home, I had an Amazon delivery waiting for me, and if there is a certain someone watching this video right now, we just recently talked about this product in the comments. And yes, I now have it in my hands, and it is this loose powder, because look at the size of it. It's enormous. It was $11.99, I think. This, I think, is a bit of a cult loose powder. I feel like they haven't changed the packaging for this forever. So this is their translucent extra coverage loose face powder. And I hear it's fantastic loose powder. I haven't finished with my NARS one, but I just felt like trying something a little bit different. And yeah, look how much product you get. It's absolutely crazy. So expect some thoughts on this one at some point. And then the other thing that I picked up from Amazon wasn't amazingly exciting, but I got myself a new hairbrush because I hear that Denman brushes are fabulous for curly hair. So I don't know where I have been. I am definitely late to this party. You need to make sure you get the right one though. I went for the D31, and it's all to do with how far apart and how many of these guys you've got, I think. So I'm hoping I have chosen wisely, but it was quite affordable because the last time I looked at Denman brushes, which was quite some time ago, they seem to be really expensive. I've always quite fancied trying one, and now I have one. Largely because my beloved wet brush is peeling, and I did tweet Wet Brush about it, and they didn't respond to me, so I thought, fine, I've loved this hairbrush, I don't know why it's peeling, I've not even had it that long. Just excuse the slightly manky nature of this hairbrush, but just look at the handle. And this is a genuine product. I got it from Cult Beauty, and it wasn't really cheap, but yeah, look at how badly that is peeling, which I'm gutted about because I've really liked this hairbrush. It's worked really well on my hair. None of the bristles has come off, which is usually what happens when I pick up any kind of paddle brush. And because these are like one solid bit of plastic, the little ball bits on the end don't come off as well. So rather than just shell out the same money that would probably buy me 2 Denmans, I thought let's give one of the Denmans a go and just see what all the fuss is about. So I am totally hopping on the Space Buns bandwagon. What do we think? Can a 38-year-old get away with them? Not that I really care about stuff like that. Will my husband actually want to be seen with me if I tried to go out like this? I'm not so sure, but I've got to be honest. I kind of love them. What do you think? Space buns, yay or nay? Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be picking up on camera, but I've picked up my camera at probably the worst timing because my husband is hoovering. So I'm going to keep this short but sweet, but look at my hair. I just think it's looking absolutely amazing, which I'm really excited about considering I just finished the new wash thing and I've been trying new products. I'm currently doing Maria Neela's Luminous Colour range shampoo and conditioner, and I'm going to use that until it runs out and then report back to you guys how I felt about it and maybe do a bit of a cost breakdown as well just to see how much it worked out. But I think my hair is looking absolutely spanking today. What I've got in it is I went in my curly hair drawer of shame and I went for this, which I picked up from the hairdressers a really long time ago. This is not my current hairdressers, this is my old hairdressers. And this is a curl enhancer from Kuhn? Not sure how to pronounce it, but I feel like it's a fairly well-known salon brand. Looks like this. And she did my hair beautifully with this, and I could never replicate the results. In fact, if you go on my Facebook page, or I think my YouTube avatar, the picture of my hair, the way it looks, that was after she used this. So it just goes to show how old that picture is. But then on top of it, are you ready for this? Look at the size of this gel. This is from Bouclem, I think that's how you pronounce it, and this is their curl defining gel. And if you're wondering why I've got such a massive one, it's because I won it on their Facebook page and I love it, and I am going to be talking about this in a bit more detail. It really helps your hair go really shiny and gorgeous, but I think it's looking lovely. It did take a bit of a hammering earlier. It's very windy and rainy today, so I was just about to pop it up to try and preserve my style for, I don't know, tomorrow, maybe the next day, and I forgot about this stuff, which I absolutely loved. It's the Josh Wood, what is it again? Radiant Shine Hair Treatment Oil from my M&S Beauty Advent Calendar last year. This stuff is gorgeous. I think I'm going to have to get the full size if you can still buy it, because it's beautiful. And I think I'm going to put my hair up in some space buns because I need to go do some cooking. I need to go make some granola. So anyway, that's me out for the minute because I can hear my husband's getting closer and closer to where I am. So we've come to our local park, and today is the day that my video went live with my big news about my job. So thank you so much for all of your support. It really does mean the world to me that you're going to stick with me and support me, and we'll just see where this goes, because like I said, I really don't want to be giving up YouTube because I love it, and I love the fact that I have internet met some lovely people. So I've completed my second week now and I am absolutely shattered today. This week was my long week, which my husband still keeps taking the mick out of me for, because he's saying it's not really a long week, it's not 5 days. It's still full days though, it's 3 full days, and it's 8:30 till 5:15, although to be fair I usually get there about 8:15. So it's a pretty long day, it's tiring. It's something that I'm not really used to either. It's using a completely different part of my brain, and I am officially tired today. We've been having to get up quite a bit earlier than usual, probably about 45 minutes, which is a bit of a killer, and my little boy is coping with it amazingly well. We did have a few tears this week though. He was really upset on Tuesday and Wednesday and he didn't want me to go, and oh, hang on a minute, he wants to say hello. Hi! He's coped with it really well, which has been a big relief, apart from those 2 days, which was hard. But to be honest, because I'm learning so much new stuff and it's been really busy at work, fortunately I've not had to sort of dwell on it too much and think about it too much. So it's all been working out really well so far. He wants to go to the park, so I guess we will wrap this segment up for the minute. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support. I say you're welcome. Okay. Yeah, we're still watching a lot of Moana. Moana. Why do I keep saying Moana? It's Moana. We still keep watching a lot of Moana because it's amazing.
You're welcome.
Okay, are you ready to see the most technologically groundbreaking setup for my live stream? Yep, that is my phone on my tripod on a piece of card with an elastic band and sticky tape. Are you guys ready to be on the vlog? If you want to, then comment and say hello and I'll show you what I mean. Because how ridiculous is that? Hi Italy! Valentina, can just about see your name. Hi vlog! That's so cool! So yeah, this is my setup and you will see it in my vlog and it's actually ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I just finished my first live stream and it was absolutely awesome. So thank you so much to those of you that joined me. I had the world's frizziest hair. It was really distracting. All I could see whilst I was filming was my frizzy hair and me thinking to myself, my hair is so frizzy right now. But the video is currently processing. That's probably going to take forever to upload because it was over an hour. But like I said, I've probably put timestamps in it, so if you did miss it, then it will be uploaded and you'll be able to watch the bits that you want to. But that was so much fun. I'm definitely going to do it again and definitely use something a little bit better than this system that I had because it did not work very well. Although you guys were very kind and said that it was fine, but yeah, very rudimentary, not very good.
Hello. 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 I'm bigger.
You are bigger, yes. You were very good in the end. You actually sat down and watched TV, which is quite nice. So that's it. It's the end of the month now. It is the 30th of August today. I had to think about that for a minute because I've just kind of lost the plot really, and I currently have tonsillitis, which is fabulous. Although I'm on day 3 at the moment, so I'm kind of hoping that I'm over the worst of it. But oh, I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning and I was in absolute agony. Fortunately, my husband suggested that I leave some tablets by the side of the bed with some water, so I was trying to figure out how to take that as quietly as possible so I didn't wake up my little boy, because if you didn't already know, he sleeps right next to me. And yeah, it was a challenge. And then I was in so much agony and waiting for the painkillers to kick in that I basically couldn't get back to sleep. So I've been awake since 5. Yeah. It's not great. So fingers crossed I'm on the tail end of it now. I keep going in waves of feeling great and then feeling utter rubbish again. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe it is on its way out. Don't know. I only had to work one day this week, which was yesterday, and I did actually drag myself into work. I had a temperature the day before, and I think if I'd had a temperature yesterday, I probably wouldn't have gone in. But I went in, somehow managed to get through the whole day, which was amazing. And yeah, I ended up feeling quite rubbish yesterday evening, and yeah, like I said this morning, I was really bad. But right now it's the afternoon, I'm not feeling too bad. It's still all a bit sore, but fingers crossed we're getting there, because I haven't had tonsillitis since I was at school, which is a long time ago now. Anyway, enough about boring illness. I have absolutely no idea how this vlog has turned out this month, because I kind of feel like July's vlog was a lot more interesting. There was birthdays and stuff happening, so we were going places a bit more exciting. Whereas with this month, it was kind of starting work and everything's been a little bit all over the place. So I can't actually remember what vloggy bits footage I have filmed, so apologies if this turns out to be really boring, but I have quite enjoyed the process of just randomly picking up the camera and just talking to you guys about stuff, so I hope you've enjoyed it too. Oh, I'll just quickly show you a delivery which came today, which I'm really excited about. Look what I've got! I'm so excited to try this. To be honest, I did give it a little bit of a go earlier on. I kind of found a random curl back here somewhere. Can't remember which one it was now. Oh, is it that one? That one's looking like suspiciously neat. Might have been this one, don't know. And I didn't use any heat or anything. I just kind of brushed it and oh my, is this brushy. In the sense of it kind of really hangs on to it. This is an Olivia Garden ceramic round brush. Hopefully this will focus because, fantastic. Thank you. And the size that I went for is a 55. Is that going to show up? It literally just says 5'5". It's not very interesting. But when I started researching round brushes, this one came up a lot as a particularly good one. So I'm so excited to try and blow dry my hair with it. I also got at the same time as this, some of this stuff to try as well. So this is Schwarzkopf Ossis Plus. That's what it is. And I'm sorry, but the inner teenage boy that sometimes lives within me is just laughing at the name of this. I know how puerile and immature it is, but it's called Blow and Go. I don't know if I've got any fans of Sex and the City watching this, but I just see that kind of name and I think of Samantha from Sex and the City. That's the kind of thing that she would come out with, frankly. But it's supposed to be a medium control express blow dry spray. Since having tonsillitis, the power of speech has just left me. And it's supposed to dry your hair quite quickly. Yeah, luxurious smoothness and hair feels drier quicker, and it's supposed to combat frizz and be non-sticky. So looking forward to giving this a go. And it was pretty cheap, so we will see about that one. I also picked up an old favourite because the website I was on, which was Notino, and it was Notino that I picked up my Dermacol makeup cover, which I know some of you do struggle to get hold of because fakes are everywhere. But as far as I'm aware, Dermacol on Notino is genuine. They just have really great price stuff. And I just couldn't resist to pick this up. So I've not used this product in a really long time. It was very affordable. I think it was about £6. And I just couldn't resist it, basically. And it was TG Curls Rock Amplifier. This has come under so many different names. And if you've got curly hair, the chances are you've tried this. And it's really good. This was like my staple curly hair. Oh my goodness, what was I just saying about not being able to speak? It was my staple curly hair product for years and years. I just always I'm going to give up speaking in a minute. I always went back to this, and it was thanks to one of my old hairdressers for introducing me to this. So it's fabulous stuff. You get a really decent amount, 150ml. It does last a fair while, so looking forward to giving that a go again at some point. Anyway, I think that's kind of going to do it for this month. I feel like I've finished the month on a bit of a downer because of the old tonsillitis. I won't have much chance to film tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is technically the last day of the month, because I've got my mum coming up. I've not seen her for like 3 weeks, and normally I'd see her on a weekly basis, but because I've started working, it's suddenly become logistically challenging for us to see each other, because she has a much busier social life than I do, to be honest. So really looking forward to seeing her, and I've also got a hospital appointment in the afternoon as well, so that's kind of going to be my whole day just gone, I think. So I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to edit this, but fingers crossed I get it all edited and it will be going up on Friday as per my new schedule. So Friday at some point, we will see, but hopefully you've managed to watch this and it's worked out all okay. And I really hope you liked this month's vlog. Like I said, I can't actually remember half of the stuff I've recorded for it. So I hope it's been entertaining, and I will see you soon. Bye!